You got to live with what the creepazoids give you. You can't you can't give yourself the best when you're surrounded by the worst. You know what I mean? When you're surrounded by people that deny the Lord, the living word, and deny the Lord's prayer to the children, you can't expect the best when you're surrounded by the worst. You can only expect the best from yourself when you're doing your best, right? When you're surrounded by a bunch of murderers and they refuse to stop murdering, and then they say, I'm fighting this. They're doing that for their kids, right? Like those special forces wackadoodles with Chris Hemsworth. You got kids, right? So you act like an extremist that does stupid things, that doesn't do Psalms or Proverbs yeah, because the Romans are going to come and you got to be tougher than the Romans. Samson never did that and he was tougher than the Romans. David never did that and he was tougher than the Philistines. Earl never did that and he's tougher than the Green Beret and Navy SEALs and what are those other guys? Combat controllers, Combat Carls and, British SAS and Sassy May I ask? No, you're not nearly as tough as we are. Shut up. You're terrified of me. He'll kill you. Yeah. I'm like Ernest T. and they're like Barney Fife. Yeah. Oh, my Barney had a jail and couldn't lock it. Had one turret over his. Yeah. Have to go to a girl's house and throw rocks through her window and sing, don't hit your grandma off a big stick, make her cry. Big girls don't cry. It's the darlings and never mind. You guys think, shut up. Oh, I'm surrounded by complete stupid wackadoodles. I didn't think so. When you grow up, you grow up admiring these guys. Johnny Horton, Johnny Freedom, Sneak the Bismarck, Battle of New Orleans, right? 4th of July, Veterans Day, you grow up, these are our heroes. It's like none of them will stand up for the peace of Jesus Christ without fear. Oh, well, that's depressing. And that's the way it was. Does anyone know where the love of God goes when the waves turn the minutes to hours? Searchers all say they would have made Whitefish Bay if they put 10 more miles behind her. She might have split up or she might have capsized. She might have doubled deep and took water. All that remains is the faces and the names of the wives and the sons and the daughters. Right? And that's the way it was. This is Walter Cronkite. Anybody want an Edward R. Murrow Award? Okay, put that in your living room. Can you imagine that? Having a Super Bowl trophy? And then the Messiah has to get artificial intelligence to reflect actual intelligence to save children from being mass murdered. But you got like 6 Super Bowl rings, right? And you're the greatest of all time, right? And Earl Parsons was this crazy nobody that said, he thinks he'd have been a better athlete than me, but I was way better than he was. Thank you, Jesus. Love you too. No, man. And the cool thing about it, I was sitting there making my breakfast and stuff and eating, and Suzuki goes, no, eat what you eat during the winter. Eat what you hillbillies eat. Let your body react. Really? Yeah. And then it was, we'll lose weight. We had bacon for all you Jack Muslims out there. You know what I had? Because I come from Southern folk, the United States. I had 2 eggs, 2 Dupin eggs, as Patrick calls them, over easy. Okay. 2 over easy. They were over medium. Yeah, over medium eggs. Dupin eggs, as Patrick refers to them. 3 pieces of toast and 4 pieces of bacon. Some days it's a good day to die, and some days it's a good day for breakfast. I didn't have French toast and all that, so no, that's a little bit too much for my day. So I got up and Dad, I was gonna do, I'm gonna do basketball, but we got up and picked up all the limbs. And we did all that, and got all our Father Abraham stuff done. And for the firewood. And just laugh. It's not funny, but you have to laugh. It's disgusting what the military does in this corridor and their pathetic scientists and their pathetic dogs. Well, the scientists think they think they're the alpha dogs, They tell the other dogs what to do. Yeah. See, the jocks that do the killing, They're addicted to us. So they think, well, you couldn't do what you do without us. We keep you safe. It's like they got drones and robotics that can kill you faster than you can see. Lickety slick, stuck your own dick. Cowboy Wayne, do your yoga right. Get your yoga pants on. Come on. You say, oh yeah, and they can poison you. It's so easy to kill people. It's so easy to kill people. Some people are hard to kill. Okay, I'll give you that. Okay, some people are very hard to kill. Bruce Lee. Okay? Ooh, the art of ninja. When you have to poison a guy to kill him, that takes away all your, you become a snake instead of a human being. And nobody wants to have sex with a snake. No one wants to have sex with a snake. Although it's Jafar. If he can't do it, great, right? Your beard is so twisted, right? And so the second Aladdin movie sucked. The first one was funny. Yeah, it was cute. I'm sure the same with the Little Mermaid. The second one probably sucks. Mulan, second one sucked. First one was pretty cool. Yeah. They haven't done a Pocahontas. Yeah, they did. They did one with what's his face? Biggest Dickus and Alexander the Great. The Penguin. Yeah, the Penguin did a Pocahontas movie kind of thing there. Kind of, yeah. He was John Smith, wasn't he? Wasn't the Penguin John Smith on some kind of movie with I think so. It was boring. They tried to make it be historically accurate. They're always kind of boring. It's better when they put do it with a little lemon twist, like The Patriot, with Hot Heath Ledger. He's Australian. Shh, no, he's not. He's Gabriel. And he's Benjamin Martin. They're both Australian. No, they're not. They're Americans. Don't you say that. They're not Australians. They're pretending to be Australians, but they're really American actors. You're funny. I know, man. I'm just being silly. And I thought the Bee Gees were Australian, man. Because they started in Australia. So I thought they were Australian. They're British. They're imposters. Okay. Acting like they're Aussies. Okay. Just kidding around. I'm being silly. But I thought they were Aussies, man. I connect them. Well, they must have really connected to Australia when they were there. Yeah. Must have been Barry getting busy with the girls, taking and feeling all that pain and sorrow that Australian women had to go through. It was a prison colony, guys. Women were shipped over there as sex slaves. It's a horrible history of Australia. Yeah. It was a penal colony. It was sent out as a work camp. It was like Chateau d'If. Yeah. Yeah, if in Australia, if you did something in England, to go against the crown, you got sent to Australia. You guys didn't know that? I wonder if that's why the U.S. bought Alaska. Because you don't want to send them to, Hawaii used to be a leper colony and all that. Well, yeah, because they had different things. Oh, maybe they did do penal, send them out there too. Maybe so. Maybe they had prisons out there too. You know how jackass us assholes are? It's about volcanoes and stuff, and they were scared of the Polynesians. They had good reason to be scared of the Polynesians. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. They're excellent on a boat. They're excellent swimmers. They're excellent on a surfboard. They had good reason to be scared of the Polynesians. Yeah. They could go from island to island. They could do guerrilla warfare real well. No, they were very formidable, protective people that have lived fighting amongst each other for thousands of years. And yeah, and same with New Zealand. They fought like hell because it was the best real estate in that area. Yeah, New Zealand, it's where they filmed the Lord of the Rings and all that shit. Yeah, it's the best real estate down under. So the baddest ass people, the warriors you didn't want to fuck with, were in New Zealand. And then had the Aborigines in Australia, because it was harder to live there. You can see it in their physical development. The physical development of the Aborigines they develop differently, and that's why people find the people from New Zealand more physically desirable and attractive than the people of Australia, because it's so hard in Australia to survive. And the only parts where they had certain Aboriginal tribes where they appeared more attractive were the ones that dominated the part where there's Sydney and that coast across from New Zealand. That's a real nice area too. but the rest of it's just big dirt clod, desert with water, And so it's so the people that got pushed off out there. Like what happens, when they push the Northern Europeans away, and then everybody sees a lot of the Arabs and the Persians and the Africans and the Mediterranean people is more physically desirable and attractive than the Northern Europeans, because we had to adapt to more harsh conditions, so we're not considered as physically desirable. Okay, well, we'll walk away from a fight rather than start one. So I'm leaving, yes I am. I'm going to walk away from love before love breaks my heart. And I would rather walk away from my brother in Spain or Egypt or Morocco and go live in the White Cliffs of Dover to love my bonny lass. Oh, Mary, this London's a wonderful sight, with people both working by day and by night. They don't sow potatoes, nor barleys, nor wheat. Right, you know me. I'm city born, but I love the country life. I need a country woman for my life. I was born in Las Cruces. This is the biggest city in southern New Mexico. I was supposed to be born in El Paso, but Mom said no. She wanted me to be a Texan. She wanted to be a New Mexican. She said the Texans were too racist and too mean to the Mexicans and the blacks, and the people in New Mexico would treat you like home, and they treat the Mexicans like people and not like they're not supposed to be there. So my mom hated Texas. She despised it. My dad doesn't even like El Paso that much. He doesn't want to live in Texas. He likes New Mexico better. He likes the culture better. He likes being a New Mexican. He likes being family with all the good people. And my mom and dad are more, there's good and there's bad people. And you want to be around the good people. And you want to avoid the bad people. And my dad's threatened to shoot Parsonses that come to this house and are bad. Okay. But he doesn't threaten to shoot Tropicano. He sees him as a son. Okay. So Apricot's his son, but Dad came in to steal from his grandma. My dad told me to shoot him. Jay never came back. Okay. That's my dad. Apple don't far from the tree, y'all. Okay, let's load this one up. And don't be nervous. Don't panic. Just believe in the Lord. The Lord's prayer is perfect. The Lord, like Job and Jonah and me, I'm just like David and Job. I'm going to do the perfect things that I can to be devoted to my faith, because my faith is my only guarantee. So I got to push on through. So, my cousin Boob knew. Okay, so when the man comes, there will be no doom. One song and pity on those whose chances grow thinner. There ain't no hiding place from the truth. All right, guys, I love you. All right, peace. He got it wrong. Well, he's trying his best, and it's easy to forgive Bob. You guys, you should know better. You have Bob as an example.